Alright, so we've got Gunshin and Pt4h, and both are pretty close to each other. Pt4h has some nice expansions here, some close by. Gunshin has a few more around. All in all, they're pretty well off, especially since Pt4h has some really nice areas that you can defend with. Gunshin, of course, going straight for air. Go ahead and see about getting scouting out against Pt4h, who is black here. He's going for a bot factory. And Gunshin's going to work on power and then a vehicle factory. And it looks like he's going for bombers first. It's been a while since I've seen Gunshin play, actually, so definitely nice build. And it looks like he's going across the way, and he actually is headed straight for Pt4h. He's going to start bombing. Bomber's coming around, and it's gotten caught and destroyed. And Pt4h is working on getting more power up and expanding his economy a little bit more, while Gunshin is going to go ahead and work on expanding his economy too. He'll need to expand this area here. Some docks is coming out here for Pt4h, and looks like he's going to send them northward, actually towards Gunshin's troops. And here comes a bomber, and it's able to take down that docks, and it's going to come back around and hit that engineer. It's doing some damage, not able to expand. And there goes that power generator. So pretty good losses there for Pt4h, with very few builders left. Bomber coming around, and it should see that docks here, and it's heading straight for it. Just trying to micro it into attacking. Ow, and it hits it. That docks continues onwards. Both are actually in a pretty barren world. 4h getting out some fighters now, and that'll help him stave off those bombers. Another bomber coming around, and was able to take out that engineer there, which is a pretty big loss. Dox is coming forwards, but no engineers for Pt4h, which is sort of a sad thing to see. Yeah, it looks like Pt4h is saying the game's laggy, but I'm not really seeing any of that myself. Bomber coming around trying to take out the docks. Docks is coming in, barely getting hit. Coming forwards, and it's going to run into the comm and get taken out. Fighters moving forwards, and they take out that bomber. Microing around, takes out a fighter, and gets destroyed as well. Large number of vehicle factories actually going to be set up here by the comm. Still, like, no engineers except for now. Starting to build more engineers for Pt4h. Actually, I'm going to do this near the front base there. So Pt4h is working on doing not a lot of expansion going on. It was pretty well cut off at the beginning there. Gunshin expanding towards the back of his base the best he can. Alleged tanks taking on two docks, able to take them out. Factories starting to get to work. The radar going up as well. Gunshin sending units down. I'm not sure what for, actually. They're headed south. Dox is coming around, and if they actually sneak all the way back around here, he might be able to take out this entire expansion group, which will do some harm to Gunshin. Engineers coming forwards, and they're actually at risk of being hit. Ledge tank shoots them once, and they actually will come into range of this other ledge tank, which is not going to be good. There's another hit, and one engineer down. More tanks coming forwards. Looks like his ledge tank won that small skirmish there. Only 2 factories building ledge tanks at this moment for Gunshin. Third one working on its being complete. Gunshin moving his troops way far around the back. Air fabricator getting to work down over here. Some vehicle fabs not doing anything at the moment, actually. Some really nice expansion, but a nice raid going on here by Pt4h, and he's hitting the back of the base, doing some damage to that metal, but will probably not be enough at this time. Bots slowly getting to work, grabbing the metal they can. Ledge tanks coming forwards. Actually, if these guys get moving back here, they'll be able to hit all of these expansions that Gunshin has, which will not be a good thing. The ledge tanks coming forwards, and they are duking it out. Being pulled back here by Pt4h, just trying to avoid damage. Able to take out one metal extractor. Being pulled together now. Dox is taking shots at these, able to destroy the 2 vehicle fabs and take that out. Comm moving forwards. This might be a comm rush. Comm is definitely moving forwards here, and it looks like he's going to actually work on getting some vehicle factories out, which is actually an interesting thing to see. Normally you don't send your comm up that close to the front lines, especially when you don't have many units left. More and more ledge tanks coming forwards here. Gunshin working on power and power storage. It looks like he's going to bring his comm forwards and try to duke it out. And he's going to try to push Pt4h back with his comm. The ledge tanks taking shots at each other. Comm gets off an Uber cannon, taking some damage. Oh, and Uber cannon misses. Uber cannon off onto the other comm. Another one. Oh, what the? A nice loop-de-loop, but Uber cannon shots off. Another one. And another one on Gunshin. Oh, and this is definitely a hurtful game. Both Gunshin and Pt4h have lost quite a bit of health. Another Uber cannon off. Gunshin retreating his comm at this time. Fighters moving forwards, taking on each other. Pt4h's comm moving back. Great idea for him would be to build some turrets and hold the line. And it looks like he's going to go ahead and get to work on some single laser towers. More air going up for Gunshin, and more power as well. He's definitely taking over most of this planet. And that small group of roaming black units slowly moving there. And there's my comm, sitting right there. So far a pretty good game. And those single laser towers can actually do quite a bit. Tanks moving forwards, and they are taking some of the damage. The engineers get destroyed. Com moving forwards into the fray, moving from the tower. It's a big risk. And it looks like that Gunshin's going to work on a pelter, which actually could change the tide of this. Units pulling back, and they're going for that front line to break before doing anything else. Tanks moving around the side here, probably see if they can catch him off guard. Dox is moving in around the back, and they're actually not going to be hit by that turret here in a moment. Not only able to get one tower down. Pelter being built here, and he's going to need it. Two Docs building that pelter, and that com's going to want to get in on it. But it looks like his comm is not. Advanced bot factory being built here as well for Pt4h. Zoom in on the front line here. As you can see, those tanks are taking a big beating. Not able to do too much versus that pelter and those turrets. And the pelter here is almost completed. But if there's a big push here by those tanks, there's not going to be much that can be done to stop them at the moment. He really needs to invest in some more defenses right along here to hold the line. Gunshin's units coming forwards, and they are heading for the side of his base, as well as building some more vehicle factories over here. And it looks like no units are coming out that way. Fighters moving forwards, taking a look at what's in front, and absolutely nothing. An uncontested advance by Gunshin here into the side of the base. And they're going to take out that advanced factory and be able to move through the rest of his base. Bots moving forwards, and alleged tanks coming around trying to save the side of his base, but he probably will not have victory in this. Gunshin slowly repairing his commander, getting his health back. Bombers coming forwards, doing some damage to those incoming tanks. Taking out a few of them. Single laser tower coming out. It's not going to do much to help. Looks like the bombers will most likely see about cleaning that up. Single laser tower is taken down easily. And bombers coming in. Radar going up, but those bots are being pulled back quickly. Engineers coming forwards, and they are going to destroy this mech field, which has no defenses in it whatsoever. Another single laser tower going up. More troops coming forwards here. And tanks getting ready to come around the side. Looks like Gunshin is rearranging his troops at this moment. Right now it's sort of a stalemate. Fighters coming in doing a lot of damage. Comm coming around the side of the base. Anti-air going up here. Gunships coming around the back. Looks like he snuck out advanced air factory. Got some gunships out, and they are just wrecking the base for everything it's worth. Killing off his power. And Pt4h Pt4h is surrendering at this time. It looks like he is not going to continue to fight this. Calm suicide, and that is good game. Gunshin takes the win.